here. And I sing a prayer to my Lord. I pray, yes, I It's like a spin in the eye of a dead man's face. I take the face of a man not dead in his grave. But there ain't one so far all too soon. Because nothing is so far, nothing's slow. So we bury you. Full of love, brother. I'll sing this fucking song. I'll say it's of hate. I hope you find it now. Wow! The ones I read on the street left me fucking sick. Until the hatred rises, you son of a bitch. You paid us pathetic for response.
Oh, God. Mango habanero wings. Got a fry stuck to it. Those are from my work. It took us forever to figure out how we wanted to do the wings. Forever. And by that I mean like a couple weeks. Good old confit style. I'll be working every day until Monday, and then I get Monday off. And then I'll be working every day until Monday again. That's my new schedule. That's how it's done, man. Also means that this, technically, I gotta keep an eye on that because I'm gonna be working every day. I don't want to exhaust myself. Like, look, it still has some meat on here. Shout outs to Tiny Tim Rouse Shader. We're partnering up with Sweet Baby Ray's a little bit too. That's a Sweet Baby Ray's mango habanero sauce. We're just trying to find a way to tweak with the sauces now because we don't want to do it like exclusive. But the base of how we make the wings, top secret. I ain't sharing that. I'll just say it's confit style. Won't tell you the steps, won't tell you how we do it. Other than confit. So it kind of makes it like a French style chicken wing. But then we fry it after we confit it. So it's like a French American. Swear to God, best wings in town. My opinion. A little bit pricey, but how big we're making them, how big we're able to keep the size and stuff like that, bro. It's fine. California's expensive anyways. May as well just go with the flow, you know what I mean? Maybe do like 6 for $16. But look how big they are. That's big. That's like 3 of my fingers right there. Wingstop, you'll get like that. I take 2 bites of it, and there's still hella meat on it. I'm a big guy. Like, oh. Noted. Just had a bone break off on me. Big piece, though. It happens. Sounds like a shrapnel. That's because I was tearing it apart anyway. But noted. You bet your ass me, I eat for free. I eat for free. Which makes a huge fucking difference in California. Huge. Fuck. The only thing is the way that I package this. The wings tend to not come with fries, so I just went a little bit of fries on the bottom. Just have the fries soak up the juice or the sauce. She's like, oh yeah, it'll be good. Yeah, it only doesn't come in fries, but now that I'm looking at it, that's more my style, you know what I mean? So now you got these fries on the bottom, put the wings on top, and now the fries have like a light coating of the sauce. I think it's cool. I think it's a cool concept. Because even with the sauce like mango habanero, the fries are not that spicy. If you make like a bed of fries on the bottom. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm a bastard and I'm doing it. Not too much though, not too much. Only thing I would have done differently is I probably would have fried the fries harder. Made them like more crispy if I was gonna do that. Because now they're kind of limp. But still, I mean, the idea is there. That's the shit that makes me excited. That's why I cook. Who's sending me notifications? Is it Discord? I don't know what it is. How is this dark background coming along for you guys? I don't know if it even shows up on YouTube like that, but salute to my banana. Oh. From a cook standpoint, that completely fucked with my palate. Right now, though, it's fine. I think I'm gonna thumbs up this song. All That Remains is a good band. It is a good band. I'm pretty sure it's still around, but they came out when I was in high school. So where have I not shown this to? Oh yeah. The only issue that I have with my restaurant, like, oh, here's something else I made at work today. It's pasta dish with a shit ton of cheese, and that's a chicken right there. What did I call it? What do we call it again? Let me see. I can't remember the name for the life of me for whatever reason. I just don't know how to make it at this point. Fuck. Chicken Parmigiano. So it's an Italian dish. What makes me curious though is that like my executive chef likes to use a lot of Parmesan, like a shit ton of Parmesan, because we shred it fresh. Everything that comes out of the kitchen is fresh, except for the fries. But who cares? But even the fries, we put fresh Parmesan on top and stuff like that. Like the wings here come in fresh, not frozen, fresh. And then we prep them. Same thing with all this, except for the cheese that you see, the ball cheese right there. That's called ricotta. Ricotta? Ricotta. Ricotta my nuts. And when I woke up and got to work, so my restaurant is next to a pond, a river. And during this time of year, we get ducks just chilling. Ducks. That's a lot of ducks. Look at those ducks. It's weird because like those ducks actually add like a scenery for us. Like look at us, we have wild ducks. We don't own these ducks. These ducks just want to be around the waters, and we happen to be around the waters. So here are them ducks. One of these days, like I said, I'll do like a whole like video for the multitude of people and groups of people that of friends that I have, just to show exactly what it's like at my restaurant. So, man, I am so excited. I had a really good day today because it got busy, and my exec chef, he was kind of like he had his doubts about me because it wasn't because of me, but when you open up a new restaurant. Turn this down a bit. When you open up a new restaurant, shit's gonna suck. You kind of figure out a way around it. And thing is that the best way to make money in this industry is to start at a restaurant that's fresh and stick through it. You know what I mean? Because if you work for a restaurant that first opens and you can't deal with the chaos and all stuff like that, and you want to sit there and blame other people, yo, we're all in the same ship. What are you gonna do? Fucking dive off? Swim back to shore? Yeah, shit's chaotic, man. Of course it's gonna be. It's a brand new fucking restaurant. Don't get discouraged by that shit. Fucking flying. I'm discouraged by that fly. But yeah, you don't get discouraged by that shit. Fuck all that. The restaurant business, the way that I've worked it, is that you do it because you like it. You do it because you have a heart for it. You know? And, you know, I've had plenty of conversation just from today alone. And then, you know, my boss, my chef, we got a little bit busy, and he saw how I worked and he saw how I cooked, and then he kind of like looked at me because like now that we actually have the structure, he came up with the structure and he pointed out everything else to me. I'll get that straight, but it's a structure that made sense. I'm like, okay, so he wants to do this. This makes sense. This makes sense. Okay, it all makes sense in my head now. Let's see how well I do during a rush. And he was looking at me when I was cooking. He's like, there's very few things now that I would probably alter with you a little bit, but overall, oh my god. So I was like, yeah. What? Because I'm not Mexican, you didn't think I could cook? Or he's like, no. We had people walk out like instantly when it got that busy. I'm like, come on, really? It's just lunch. And yeah, you gotta toughen through it. Like no matter what role you work in a restaurant, you gotta have a thick fucking skin. What's up, Fly? You here to start shit? You here to mosh? Get the fuck away from my food! I swear. Motherfucker. It's just one fly again. But like I have to keep the window open. I know where the fly's coming from out there. And there's also the other difference too. And I'm going to cover this up right now because I'm not going to eat for a minute. Box closes up pretty nicely like that. This is our to-go boxes. No labels or anything like that. We're an independently owned restaurant. We don't do that quite yet. We're not at that level. I'm sure we want to be. But not quite at that level yet. So I want to make a pasta and throw it in a box like this. Like wings and fries? Yeah, sure, of course. But like a pasta, like the chicken parmigiano? No. A ribeye? Fuck no. If I'm having a ribeye at my work, I'm having it at work after I clock out. What's going on? Paper. But yeah. For example, when I first came into work today, I am the one who helped my executive chef come up with like with the menu. Nothing I pointed out was finalized. We just sat down, we chatted, we talked about the customers around us, and I gave him my 2 cents. He took into accountability, and then he asked me about this, and that. I'm like, yeah, I mean, this could work. This could work. I haven't seen the kitchen get busy enough for me to say, okay, I don't think this should be here yet. Because when it got busy for lunchtime, all they wanted was burgers and chicken sandwiches and stuff like that. That whole lunch rush, handled it by myself while the other people prepped. And he was like looking at me and he's like, are you good? I'm like, yeah, if you want to expedite. So I'm cooking, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And it was oh, fuck, dude. Like, yeah, man. Like, I love cooking. I suck at prep. I won't stunt. I hate prepping food. I really do. That's not my style. I mean, I know how to do it, of course, but like, I fucking hate it because it's boring. I don't feel like I'm at my best when I prep. It's necessary to prep, and a good prep cook knows how to keep track of inventory, what they need to prep, and what's prioritized, and then they go based off of that, and then just chill. I met some prep cooks who knew were very strange because they're smart, but they would just prep whatever they feel like they wanted to prep instead of just going by what was needed. And this is back when I worked at Chili's. And my God, I was getting heated at that woman because she was doing it on purpose. She's like, I'm just going to do what I feel like I want to do. I'm just keeping myself busy. And I'm going to keep prepping this over and over again because that's what I like to do. Like, it's not what you like to do. You're supposed to like the whole job in itself. It's just prepping. Like, come on. Like, if you run out of time, just let us know and we'll help you out. That was my philosophy. If she's not prepping something that she likes, she's probably going to be a little bit more slower about it, right? And I'm totally cool with that. Just let me fucking know. So I can maybe show up like a half hour early and help you out or something like that. Like, I always went out of my way when it comes to a kitchen that, like, I know, that like, I really fucking know. I'll go out of my way for it. Because, you know, I want to, at this stage of my career, like, I want to set an example. And that example being is that, like, this is a team effort, you know. When you're prepping, sometimes it gets boring. Sometimes, like, you know, for me, when I prep, I'll throw in, like, one earbud, listen to something, and just like, I casually just, like, prep. But it's not necessarily the way to go. But sometimes you get in that mood that you wanted to just, like, block everybody out. But, you know, that ain't cool, man. Like, you're working at, especially when you work at a restaurant like mine. But this is, again, when I'm talking about this Chili's chick. She's like, oh, I'm just gonna prep whatever. I'm old, and she's like in her mid 40s. I'm old, and I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck I want and keep my job. No, if you're asked to prep something, prep it. It's one of those classic things of, like, the older people think that they can disrespect the younger people, especially when the younger ones find the way into, like, a management position. And then the older people get a little bit salty. And it's like, well, it is what it is. I mean, like, if you absolutely know that younger manager's in the wrong, don't be afraid to tell her in the food industry. Like, oh, that's not right. No, you gotta own up to it. But don't be fucking defiant about it. Like, if the younger one is right about something, like, hey, you should do this, and you're smart enough to understand, hey, she has a point. Maybe I'm fucking up. That's how you grow. You don't get stuck in your fucking ways and be pissed off at other people. Like, what the fuck did they do to you? You know? So, that's how I view it. It's just like, hey, man, like, if they're gonna prep, that's what, I'm not struggling over here, and she's getting prep done. You know, the other one is helping me out a little bit with, like, the fries and stuff like that, and I'm doing, like, all like the main stuff. Everyone's going into emotion. Everything's working pretty well. You got everything under control, and now you can feel comfortable to expedite what I'm doing. Everything's running smoothly. I'm fucking totally game, and busted it out. You know, our chicken sandwich, 3 to 4 minutes out. That quick. So when I go into work, I pre-cook the chicken to medium well, and then I finish it off when someone orders it because I want it to stay juicy. But it's an everyday thing, and I stay very minimal for the lunch. And then when I need more, that's when I start like, okay, well, don't necessarily cook to order because people are going to keep coming in. You're going to get yourself confused. Go with the traffic of it and say, okay, well, usually around this time I sell about like 8. I'm going to cook 10 pieces of chicken breast that's butterflied. Let that run. Go do something else that's near me. Make sure this is working, and then bada bing, bada boom. Next thing I know, like within the hour or so, that chicken's gone, already cooked, fully good to go. It's not a fast food thing. It's like keeping up with emotion kind of thing. I don't think I'm really explaining it right too well, but it's like if I expect 8 people within like 15 minutes to order the goddamn thing, I'm gonna make 10. I'm gonna make 12 chicken breast, so that I can make the chicken sandwich like right on time. It's made in, I don't know, like it's pre-cooked. I don't know, like fucking 15 minutes before someone actually orders it as a sandwich, and then I finish off cooking it. So there's like a 20-minute window, and it stays juicy like that because like you're not cooking it all the way because like you need that little bit of a pink. When someone orders it, you cook it the rest of the way, so it still comes out juice. It is a tricky thing, and as much as I would love to cook it from raw chicken to fresh chicken, you can't fucking do that where I'm at. There's just no way. You gotta work with what you got. So, with that being said, you find ways around that, and because you don't want to come out as a piece of shit and have the sandwich come out and have someone eat them like, well, I'd rather just prefer like the McCrispy chicken at McDonald's over this. Nah, we ain't about that. We find ways to make it work, to make it top level for every customer, because my restaurant can sit 175 people at a time or something like that. So I got to keep accountability for that too. So, wow, that was a lot. So, and there's only 4 of us in the kitchen at a time, then yeah, that's what's going to be. Oh man, I became a motor mouth when it came to that. But that excites me. Am I down with this song? Am I down with Slipknot right now? Yeah. Stan, you want to see my dick? Just kidding. Not even I can see it, so who cares, right? Hey, yo. I'm doing one for you, Stan. I'm in a great mood, so hold on one second. I gotta keep up with my apps. I am on episode on this app, which is essentially a farming app. The Trailer Park Boys. Season 211. And this took me well over a year. And I'm still fucking at it. I can't help it. I don't know why. It's just like it kind of reactivates my mind. Son of a bitch. Alright. Now I know I can do this. Run that ad, and then I'm gonna do a bomb for you. Fortnite, really, huh? I heard Fortnite's doing pretty well right now. Mainly because Fortnite's no longer like a compacted gaming thing where it's just like a first-person shooter, because Fortnite's like gotten like Guitar Hero and stuff like that. Like it's expanding itself, and people are into it. So I can't even talk. I used to talk shit about Fortnite, but now I can't anymore because like their development and the way they're going about stuff, it's actually pretty fucking genius. Will I ever play it? Maybe, but I've always said about a lot of games. But like whenever I get into a mode, I just shoot for straight shoot for League of Legends. I don't want to, but League at this point it feels very natural to me. Why did I hit the head button again? All right, got it. Yeah, League of Legends runs very natural for me, and it's scary because if I was as good at League as I am now, about like 7 years ago, I'd probably be making a lot more money playing that game. But pretty soon here, I'll be able to stream again. But so I still get paid from Twitch once every 6 months. Not much, but it's just enough to remind me, like, oh, hey, I used to be a Twitch streamer, and I wasn't that bad at it. Banana. Time to go bananas. Oh, fuck. I see the concept of it. Well, no, that's unfair. I hate its fan base. There's a lot more of a reasonable explanation. I hated the fan base and what I thought it stood for. It's still teeny boppers, but but now it's like I can't really hate on the developmental aspect of things. Jesus, man, breathe. I wonder what this guy's so mad about. Oh. What'd you pull? Be careful with that, by the way, because Yu-Gi-Oh packs, especially if you buy newer stuff, the pricing is going to fluctuate very quickly. So, if you got it, and if you're not going to use it, sell it. Sell it online, do what you need to do, sell it. Unless you buy like one of those like retro packs. Like fucking... Two different Exodias worth about 100 pieces. Yeah, wow. Oh. What's the set call that you bought? From the Yu-Gi-Oh pack. Oh, the retro packs. Okay, yeah, cool. So you bought a Legend Blue Eyes Retro booster box, probably. Legend Blue Eyes. Was I wrong for not buying this box? Because I thought about it when it came out. 25th anniversary. That booster box is already going $150. Oh, come on, dog. I was selling for $80 like a year ago. Oh, Fugma. Sugma. I have to buy a fucking box now. Because $150 for a booster box is not something that's like... It won't kill you. This one's buy now for $170, but this one's also buy it now for $150. Me, dude. See, this one's the original 2002 one. The original 2002 Blue Eyes White Dragon booster box that's sealed. Starting bid is at $2,700, and they are where are the bids? I don't see any bits. Fuck! I don't even know why I'm looking at it. I don't even know why I'm looking at it. I don't have that kind of money for that. Yu-Gi-Oh! Legend Blue Eyes White Dragon. First is just booster pack PSA 10. The booster pack is $1,000. First edition Blue Eyes White Dragon. The pack. Fuck no. Fuck no. Like, I know. Fuck no. Pokemon's doing pretty well in high and mighty in of itself too. people diss me for buying my fucking Magic the Gathering cards. Like, nah, bro. Like, the artwork is like infinitely better in Magic the Gathering than it is from Yu-Gi-Oh. The only reason why I love Yu-Gi-Oh is because I used to play retro Yu-Gi-Oh when I was a kid. So, and I was fucking mania at that shit. Mania at that shit. Well, Pokemon's hard. Just get anything good. I haven't bought a Pokemon pack in a while, but if you're lucky enough and risque enough, you could buy a Pokemon pack out at a convention that's like worth like $70 to $100 for a pack. We're like, oh, I could probably get something that's worth like $800. It's straight up gambling. We'll get that out of the way. It's straight up gambling. I don't like that. The reason why I like Magic the Gathering is because like I like investing into sets that I feel will age well, and I like doing that because especially with like this card, for example, it's a retro, very retro style. It came out recently, but they did have the retro style of it, and like it's cool. This card right here is worth about like $20 because it's in competitive right now. But who plays competitive? It's stuff like that. Like, yeah, get yourself involved into what's actually going on with the community when it comes to Magic the Gathering, because no one's playing constructive decks. People are playing Commander. Straight up. It's not even a fucking debate. No one wants to build or sit there and continue building. So, Stan, you would be best off learning Commander. And I told the same thing to Govrat. Don't learn the formal 60 card deck stuff, because what that does to everybody and the way that the economy is for Magic the Gathering, if you stayed within standard, you'd be easily spending like $7,000 a fucking year for nothing. It's truth. And 7,000 is like a little bit of an exaggeration, but it's around there. That's why no one plays standard anymore, because why would you do that? So Commander, okay, let me see if I can find something, for example, here. So Commander is pretty much like, how do I explain it to somebody who's played Yu-Gi-Oh? Because, no. Fuck out of here, fly. Okay, well, you played Pokemon, so there's like the energy when you attach. Same energy for Magic. It's like you have it on a separate field for your mana, and you play down the mana as if you're playing an energy. Tap, tap. But you tap the energy instead of connecting it to another Pokemon. The energy or mana in Magic, it's universal. That's the best way I can say from Pokemon to Magic. All the energy, or in this case, the mana that you have, it's universal. Untaps on your next turn, and then you can tap it again to play it for whatever. As opposed to in Pokemon, you have to have certain energies attached to a certain Pokemon to have them do a certain attack. It's like it's kind of like a flip, but it's the same prospect. Maybe like one of these days, I need to do like a magic tutorial for for beginners who don't know how Commander works, and I could show exactly like what can happen. It's like I have a ton of cards here, man. Like I have this whole box right here, to where I could just make something up and be like, okay, well this is that, and show like a relative like ideology about it. It is. There's a lot to it because there's a lot of steps, and if you really want to learn how to play Magic, I would highly recommend, and this is free, to download Magic the Gathering Arena, because it will teach you step by step. I understand that a lot of people like to learn from friends and stuff like that, and you kind of have to be in the zone for learning it a little bit, because there's simple steps. Then you have to learn about instances and sorceries, or like if you have to compare it to Yu-Gi-Oh, a regular Magic card to a quick play Magic card, or a quick play trap. Like talking about like retro stuff. I don't know what the fuck about, synchro these nuts. I don't really care about newer Yu-Gi-Oh too much, but it just comes convoluted. Because you already have like only like a 40 card deck. You're just being cheesy about it and think you're being a little shithead. Like if I wanted to learn how to play new Yu-Gi-Oh, I bet I could spend like a week like actually studying it, writing down notes, and then whoop someone's ass. Like fucking, I don't know. I think Yu-Gi-Oh's kind of lame. I'm not gonna lie. I love the old Yu-Gi-Oh, but as far as like old Yu-Gi-Oh goes, as soon as I went to tournaments and I, found out that Yatagarasu came out the hard way, I tried. I went through like a full month of going to like weekly tournaments, trying to fend off Yatagarasu. Couldn't pull one myself. Was out of my price range because I was only 15 years old. That card made me quit. Fuck Yata. What do you mean? He only hits me for 100, so I can't draw the next turn, so I get locked down? Let me hit you for infinity times. Like back then, that game went from from here to when you had like Call of the Hunt and Jinzo, the combination. I'm like, yeah, you know what? That kind of makes sense. You throw down on a delinquent duo, and the next thing, you discard one, they have to discard two. Regeki. Yada. You have two cards in hand, you can't draw. See what you can do. At that time, fucking okay. So I'm just gonna get pecked down. It was so demeaning. Yada fucking sucked. I hate Yatagarasu. Yatagarasu back in my day ruined the fucking game for me. Now the Chaos Emperor Dragon, the light and dark stuff, that was lit. I love that stuff because you actually kind of have to earn. Like getting Yada locked. Ugh. It's been 20 years. It still makes me throw up. Yeah, synchro. Yeah, well. Well, synchro was the thing that they dropped for everybody, and synchro wasn't that expensive to obtain. Back then, Yatagarasu, if you want to get a Yata, back then it was around like $100 on eBay or so, or buy a box and hope you pull one. It was fucking nuts. And here I am, like doing yard work for my own family and two other friends' families at the time, just to try and afford one. And then at that point, like I remember, I got to like some point where I just had money saved up, and I'm like, you know what? I quit. I quit Yu-Gi-Oh. So I fucking quit. Because I was sweating doing yard work for like my family and two other families that I hold near and dear to my heart. And I was like, you know what? I'd rather just fucking go to Taco Bell. I'm tired. Who wants to go to Taco Bell? I got like $50 on me in 2004. I'll buy you Taco Bell, but only 2004. Times 10,000. Ooh. That's why I like the MOBA stuff now. That's why I like playing League of Legends, right? Because like, at least it gets competitive. You don't necessarily have to play anything, but you have to like. It's a battle with wits. It's a battle of wits when you go out there and you play, and then it's like you toughen up, you buckle down, you work with the team that you got, which is what mostly players hope to have. But now it's like now I get people who feed the enemy team 7 kills, have no kills on their own. Like, oh well, it's a difference because of Ken over here, and I'm over here like sitting like 7 kills, 4 deaths, and some odd assists. Like, and they're legit trolling, right? Like, of course they are. Like, you can't be that dumb. Like, you're just trying to trigger something. I like this song. Dun away. Ba, 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 da. I've been live for an hour. Wow. Wow. I think it's the gallop in the guitar that gets me. I'm just like, yeah. Wow, I'm looking really tired. That one right there. Sandbags. That's what they call them. Good old sandbags. I don't even know how synchro works, by the way, Stan. I don't. I get an idea of like how hand traps work, but like I don't get it. Maybe I need to spend like a day or so, like replaying Yu-Gi-Oh online or something like that, and just like fucking understand, because it just seems wacky to me. Like I said, the decks I already know they're like they're only 40 fucking cards, so there's only so much you can do. And you have a sideboard, you have all this, you have all that, but like, I don't necessarily get it. So I'm just like, eh. Huh. It's like sacrificing with a few more steps. That way it makes it easier to summon Hello Monster. That still sounds fucking gay. I don't know, man. Like it doesn't tickle me. This song tickles me. I know who Static X is. Ooh. This song is sick. Julian. Son of a bitch. Damn it, man. Farming sucks. Look at that. 1 point away to multiplying that by however the fuck I want. Or the game allows. Gotta be patient. I gotta wait like 5 more minutes. Hold on. I got a South Park song stuck in my head now. So keep looking at Stan Marsh. Damn it, I love this song though. Pandora, how dare you play songs I like? The hell you think you are? Appeasing to your customer.
You must have been high. You must have been high. You must have been. Talking about difficult to dance round this one till you pull it out. Boy, you must have been so high. You must have been so high. The old borrow reverse thing, your shady inference.
Yeah, times. Yep, there it is. Times 10,000. There we go. There we go. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, I did goof. Not my fault that I goofed, but it's a goof nonetheless. CBP, what's up, my brother? Popo as well. I saw quite a few pictures of you recently, and you look very fucking happy. And I will never, as a friend, I will never get tired of saying that. For you. I am personally on adventures of my own within my career, and then it's weird because I know vaguely what you do for a living and stuff like that, and it's mine's to a lower degree, but it's within the same concept, and I understand that. But like where I'm trying to get with what I'm talking about is I kind of had to find my groove back, and then today like I finally kind of did it, and it kind of like happened naturally a little bit, and it was like for me, I feel like I can confide you in this. For me, it was like a slight irritation, and not irritation at anybody else, but irritation at myself. I'm just like looking at myself outside in, and be like, man, come on, dude, like fucking pick it up, you know. And then I did, and I wowed a lot of people once I clicked in and like, you know what, focus. And it's a great feeling to kick into that. It's not like the next gear, but it's a different kind of gear. If that makes sense, it makes sense to the point to where like you kind of have to experience it. It's not getting better. It's I think maybe maturity. Like you have to mature yourself a little bit enough to be like, hey, you know what? This is your job, and you like doing it. Step up. And no one else can actually tell you, no matter who your boss is, no one can actually tell you that except for yourself. And I learned that. And once I stepped up again, doing my cooking stuff, my manager took me aside and was like, I didn't know you could do that. I'm like, yeah, I mean, like, you told me what to do. I'm like, he was like, yeah, but holy shit, you made it look easy. I'm like, yes, you know. But it's like it's such a great feeling to kind of like I don't know, put yourself in that position and be like, you know what, to hell with it, anybody else thinks. I don't care. I care what I think and I care what I want to do. And and then I do it, right? And you know, I had a busy ass fucking lunch today. No plates were taken back to me, and then this is my first time learning someone else's menu, not even my own. Learning what they were doing, and I did everything, and then they were just like, "Wow, you're." The only thing I got critiqued about was portioning, but they were just like, we really like you now. Like, fucking about goddamn time, right? I think yeah. Well, we're almost setting me hardest critic. I think so. I think so because there are times I think that we get too hard on ourselves to the point where we can't lose focus of what's actually important. You know what I mean? And I felt like, and that's where anxiety, for me at least, that's where my anxiety roots from. I'm hard on myself. You know, it burrows deep, and then it's just like whenever I try something that I actually want to do, sometimes you get a little bit nervous, sometimes you get a little bit flustered. But I had to reawaken what I was doing, you know, and my God, anxiety is, in my opinion, anxiety is something that everybody has. Whether they want to admit to it or not, they can come on this channel. They see me having a couple of drinks. Um, there ain't a drinker out there that does not have anxiety. We all do. Like you can't fucking fool me on that one. Trust me on that. Uh, we all have that anxiety issue, but whether it's unhealthy or healthy, it's kind of up for debate because when you have anxiety, chances are you have a point. There's a lot to be anxious about, and for me personally, because I have to get my point across. Usually, or formerly, it was to voice it, and then nowadays it's me showcasing it. You know, not saying a damn word, showing everybody what I know, and just fucking get a move on. And then you know, having people like look at me like, oh, whoa, you know. there's a thing with that too, because like you, if I may, you have kids and I don't, so uh, that's something I can't outrule or anything like that, or say anything about that. You know, you have a lot on your plate, and you always have, and I don't wish to go into that too much. But what I do wish to say is that you're doing a tremendous job. So the way that I alleviate my anxiety is uh, listen to binaural beats when you sleep. Talk with your sleeping another half. I don't have another half. I don't have another half myself. Uh, a lot of girls wish they were my other half out there, but sucks to suck, nerd. But anyway, when I say that, I have a couple girls in mind. Anyway, I haven't slept with them or anything like that, but conversations. Um, Anxiety is it's a tough thing, and when I've dealt with anxiety myself, now that I'm going to the anxiety is something that everybody else has. Uh, but you just have to be honest with it. You know, people get nervous about a lot of things. People get flustered, and when they get flustered, when they get anxious, when the anxiety kicks in, they start to second guess. Maybe I'm an idiot. End of the day, I'll tell you this right now. Towards anybody who's watching this, I'll look at you right now. You are not an idiot. Okay? You made it this far. You're not an idiot. CBP, fist bump. There you go, bud. But no one's an idiot on this earth. Some people are misguided, but no one's an idiot. Bow, 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 bow. I have to pee. Thank you, by the way, for your kind of words, CBP. Not often people of a caliber call me smart. A lot of things I do are not smart. I'm gonna rate this pizza a 10 out of 10. Anyway, I got pee. shit. Gotta go do some stuff. You do that stuff.
Fuck him, dude. Yeah.
You like fucking shit? Fucking, yeah, fuck him, dude.
Just gonna hit it.
Shit, you think I was the one fucking telling everybody